Oh, hello there. I am Bon. Not Nosy, not the Mimic, just Bon. You probably are wondering, oh, why is Nosy blue? Well, that's because I was the one who inspired that thing. And for some reason, people on the internet can't seem to tell the difference between me and the robot endoskeleton. Where even though I came first years prior, does that seem to phase people? No, all they still seem to do is just to think that I'm nosy, judging by how my endoskeleton looks. While also forgetting to mention that some people think that a good old friend of ours had a puppet of me as well, and they also assumed that I was nosy. And not only that, they thought that nosy was given to this person, and I don't think I need to explain why that's frustrating. Why did humanity get so dumb? Why did he have to make nosy? And while that process continued, he just made humanity stupider because for some reason they can't tell the difference between a robot and nosy. And, well, let's just say hello, my artistic intellectuals, and welcome back to another puppet showcase. Today we got Bond from the Walten Files. Not nosy, okay? Okay, so I know, the opening skit was kind of just me just wanting to have bonding character, but now I'm here to rant. Why are people so dumb? I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything, but seriously, how can people not tell the difference between this guy who came out years ago and Bond? Like, when I first saw Nosy, I was confused. I was like, is this guy making a Bond animatronic? No, he's just making his own character that just happens to look like Bond. Okay, fine, whatever. But now, because of that, people are just so stupid when it comes to Nosy. Because, holy crap, I have never seen the dumbest people on the internet. Because they think that Nosy is going to end all of humanity. They think that he's going to be basically a nuclear weapon or something like that. Like, they think he's so freaking dangerous. While also forgetting to mention that the person who was building him, I forgot his name, Citra, he stated that he can't even walk. That, or he's putting up a facade pretending that he's giving into the joke, I guess, about how, oh, Nosy is super strong and stuff. And people are taking that seriously, or they're just making satire. I'm hoping it's satire, but if they are being truthful and honest with themselves that Nosy is going to destroy everybody, then they seriously need some help because they're dumb. Oh yeah, Bond. So, Bond is probably one of my characters that's always just lifted between him and Heavy from Team Fortress 2. I'm always just thinking, should I make him, and am I in the mood to do it? Because I usually go through phases. Right now I'm at my Team Fortress 2 phase, which is nice. So I might make Heavy soon. But anyways, I'm saying that this was the result of just because I wanted to make him. Because again, with the main reason why I made him was because, one, I got into the Walten Files. Wow, I cannot speak. The Walten Files again, but also it's because I wanted to stand my ground with the whole Nosy situation, saying that this guy came first, not the puppet, the character and such came first before Nosy. So, yeah. I'm just gonna live with that fact that I don't understand how people are so dumb. But anyways, let's get into this. So, right off the bat, you guys can probably tell that it does not exactly look like Shaw. So the way I made Shaw was I wanted to be a little more realistic with it because I like the animatronic designs in this series. So what I wanted to do was to make it where the puppets had the endoskeleton made, and then I basically kind of pull an edge spring trap where I make the whole under skin or whatever, and then I just add the casings on. But I couldn't do that with Shaw because her details was so thin, and I didn't want her head to be too big because kind of a crucial thing with these characters is that their heads are kind of small compared to their bodies, which is kind of not what's going on with Bond right now. But I just wanted to say that I ditched that idea, so I went just full on pipe cleaners, covered it up in material, and shaped it and such. And here we are. And I'm actually kind of glad I did, because this is probably one of my most accurate puppets I've done in a while. I wouldn't say 100% accurate. Like, I'm satisfied with how this looks, in my opinion. In certain angles, it looks like him. And also, I cannot keep his mouth closed. He looks done with me. He looks done with you guys who keep calling him nosy. But yeah, the only thing that is similar is the limbs. They're basically just made the exact same way as I did with Shaw. So you've seen this all before, except that he has like these little kneecaps right here, or not kneecaps, but they're a joint or something, and they're just on all the elbows and knees. I think it looks pretty legit in a way. I also took a lighter and kind of just like went on some of the parts, so only in like the chest and the open wounds or whatever. Minus that one, that's noticeable. Like right there, it's kind of burnt, just so it could stay looking dirty. I didn't do anything on the head because I think it looks fine enough. But the chest was interesting because again, one of my main things I liked about Shaw was how you could see inside the chest and all the endoskeleton like things and stuff. But I didn't do that here, so I basically just got like a small piece of foam, covered in a material, and then just like added the details. So you can kind of see the R for cyber and then the F for fun. And then the rest in there is just like random like wires and stuff that I've stuffed in there, and I think it looks good. And then there's the head. I mean, I like it. I think it turned out right. But also this introduced a new technique for me where I'm gonna paint on the eyes, because holy crap, why did the Walten Files have small eyes? Or why did they give their characters small eyes? Like it was easy for me to do with Pumpkin Rabbit because he didn't have any eyes, at least with his mask on. But with Booger Boy, he just has his eyes plain front and center, and I didn't want to just cop out and just add material because then that would look messy. I want it to look good, and I think it does. I think it turned out pretty like decently accurate. However, he's not showing like that sad, dead expression that he kind of shows with his eyes. Like, I don't know how to describe it. And then there's his teeth, which of course were a big deal to me, because at first, if you guys look at my first post where I teased him, I used material and that didn't look good, so I ripped off all of his teeth and then I just kind of stuck it on with foam sheets, and I think it looked good because I was able to cut it thin enough where those sharp thin teeth were able to just cut in there. And so okay, this is my biggest problem. So when I first made the jaw, it wasn't thin enough. So it looked kind of like he has a Giga Chad chin. For Bond standards, that's what it looked like. And then so I had no choice but to kind of like rip this off a little bit, and now it looks like he has some kind of like broken gums. And I think that looks kind of cool. It makes him look kind of like he's like trying to grin, but he's just failing to do so. And yeah. And I honestly overall think that the head shape is pretty decent. Like the side's not too bad. The ears are decently shaped. I don't think he has a cheekbone that leads all the way around the head, but it's there, so I can't really fix it now. His nose was made from a pipe cleaner that I shriveled up and then smoothed down. Then I colored it in a Sharpie, and now it looks like that. So okay, but the eyelids were made from a material, fleece. And I mean, yeah, that's all I know what to say. I honestly don't know what else to say about him. I mean, I just think he looks good. But I did have a pet peeve, not with the design, but the fact that if someone can point out if there actually is a lot more withering on his back, then please let me know, because it bothers me that they never add withering on the back of these things. Whenever they're broken, I'm always like, okay, there has to be some withering on the back, because it wouldn't make sense why they wouldn't have it. So, that's what this is. I don't know what else to say. Thank you guys for watching. Please tell me you guys. Okay, actually, I'm not done yet. I'm gonna hold on. We're not leaving just yet. And then there's his collarbone thing. It's I don't know why I only burnt the thing a little bit. It's like a lot, really crusty. And then like it's made from a foam sheet, the collar and stuff. And then the wire doesn't look too bad, just sitting in there. I like it. Pretty good. Okay, and like let me know, guys. Does he actually pull off that smile a little bit, like that dead smile that he has, like Right there, like that look. I like it. I think it turned out good. So, not counting Shaw, this is also my second analog horror character, and I know you guys are probably thinking that doesn't count. It's a YouTuber. It kind of does. So, watch Dreams of an Insomniac, you nerds, you cowards, you pipsqueaks. If you're too scared to watch it, then just go back to watching Sonic.exe or something like that. Something that's scarier in your opinion. But whatever. I'm here just to say that I wanted to make Bond out of respect for Walten. Jack, no. My goodness. Okay, guys, please forgive me. I get so confused with Jack Walton and Martin Waltz. Never mind. Martin Waltz. I made Bond out of respect for Martin Waltz because he is probably getting so much hate or something from, not hate, but he's definitely getting some stuff or heat from at least a small set of people, I'm assuming, from the people who think that Bond is nosy. And this, if you are seriously one of those people who are going to say, wow, you made a nosy puppet, that's awesome, please get out. Because it's actually so annoying that you guys cannot tell the difference between this and the 8-foot tall animatronic that's still being built. It's not even finished. But that's just the world we live in. We just live in a society with a bunch of stupid people. Mainly in America for some reason. I don't know what that deal is. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I just hope that you guys have a good rest of your day. And I hope you guys have a good week because, I don't know, we're still here. So we might as well just make the most of it. Just remember that if you're struggling, just remember that the Lord is there. If you need to talk to Him, He's there. Just make sure you accept Him in your life and He will accept you even though He already has. It's hard when you try to choose the right path, but it's a rough, but it's all worth it. Don't worry. Right now it might seem like a horrible place to live in America right now because of our stupid president and government, but whatever. That's just stuff we gotta live with. And I love you guys so much. Just remember, you're always loved, if not by me, by the Lord. So I stand by Him and I stand by that word. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all stay safe out there, make good decisions. God bless you, and goodbye.